Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. Nice to have you with us today. This is the show where our audience is divided into three sections, each one rooting for a celebrity couple. You know that. Blue, yellow, red section, all yelling their heads off for their celebrity couple. And let's meet those celebrity couples now. Shall we do that? First of all, on my left is Captain Kirk. You all know him, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. William Shatner and his lovely wife, Marcy Lafferty Shatner. Hi there.
Marcy and I will be appearing at the Center Stage Theater in Milwaukee together in 7-year itch sometime later June. Watch for us there.
Where, Milwaukee?
Milwaukee, yes, Milwaukee Center Stage.
Where's that?
Milwaukee.
Fellas, it's in Milwaukee. Now, we've heard that now. We're going to go and see as quick as we can in Milwaukee, right? In June, right? We're going to rush. In fact, let's go now, and because we're running late.
You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing
Marcy
me.
and Bill, I told you never to wear brown when I wear brown. It's not...
This isn't brown, this is beige.
Oh, my eyes.
You're wearing white.
I'm in serious trouble. I thought
Who's
I was
your
wearing brown.
tailor?
Never mind. Next to Marcy and Bill is Mr. Bobby Fan and his wife, Elaine Joy. You're dressed rather smartly today, too, I might
Incidentally,
add.
I will not be in Milwaukee in June.
You won't be... Elaine, will you be in Milwaukee in June?
No, I don't even know where Milwaukee is.
Fine. Thank you very much. Next to Elaine and Bobby is Mr. Frank Gilbert and his wife, Amanda Blake of Gunsmoke.
She'll probably wind up in
Pittsburgh! Amanda, have you ever been to Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Well,
Did you
are
play
you going to
the
be there
center
in
stage?
June?
Am I going to be there in June?
Yes.
No.
Oh, then you won't see Bill and Marcy. I'm
She's
sorry
going to
about
be a
that.
long ways from...
I'll be
Milwaukee
13,000 miles from Milwaukee.
Where? How many miles?
13,000.
Where are you going to be?
Africa.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you going to be at the Center Theater in Africa or just... No. All right, moving right along, gang. We're going to play a Tattletale quickie, and here it comes, and I'm going to reach for it now. Ladies, I would answer this question. Each correct answer, as you know, is worth $100 for your rooting section. Are we ready to go? Let's do it. Ladies, we know this is hardly likely. That means look out. But if your husband were cheating on you, would you rather know about it or not know about it? Now, we know this is hardly likely. But if your husband were cheating on you, would you rather know about it or would you rather not know about it? And we'll come back and find out what you think about it in just a minute. How do you think Marcy's going to react to that?
Oh, Bert, the way you read, we know this is hardly likely. Yeah. Hardly likely. What is that? That's not true. This is hardly likely. Say it's hardly likely.
This is hardly likely.
That's much better. She's going to say she doesn't want to know about it. And I don't want to hear about it.
And I don't care about it. What do you think of that? Okay, she's going to say that she doesn't want to know about it.
Yes.
Lucky you. How do you work that out?
I don't tell her.
Okay, let's bring on Marcy. Marcy, what's the real answer? Would you not want to know about it, or would you want to know about it?
I don't want to know about
That's
it.
what he said. You're right. Thank you, Marcy.
You're welcome.
Okay, Bobby, what's Elaine going to say? Do you want to know or not know?
I take the fifth.
On the grounds that it could be...
Scotch, yes, Scotch. I would think that you really fixed everybody up, didn't you, Shatner?
Say
hardly likely. That's hard to say. I think that she'd rather not know about it.
Not know
I
about
would
it.
rather she not know about it.
Yes.
My mother would rather she not know about it. My father and my lawyer would rather she not know about it. Especially my lawyer. He would rather not know.
Okay.
What did I say?
I don't
rather
know.
not know.
She'd rather not know about it, right? Okay, I'm certainly glad, as a matter of fact. Let's bring on Elaine. Elaine?
Yeah, you're giving him ideas.
Oh, no, I'm not giving him any ideas.
No, I know. He's had them before.
Oh, yes. Long before I came along. Tell us, would you rather know or not know?
I don't want to know nothing about it.
That's what he said. You're right.
Till the divorce.
Thank you, Elaine. Okay, Frank, what's Amanda going to say?
Take it, Frank.
You know,
You're on, Frank.
really, I'm on. Okay.
My wife would be so tickled to death to think that I might even have...
Oh, my. She probably...
Did I did I answer the question?
You certainly did answer. She'd probably have the whole thing catered, as a matter of fact. Oh, boy. Oh, when your wife was the first to offer congratulations, boy, you got it made. You're going to say she'd rather know about it then.
You better believe it.
Okay.
I mean, just tickle the hell out of her.
Let's bring on Amanda. Amanda,
Yeah?
would you rather know about it or would you rather not know about it?
I know about it and I don't care.
You're right. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we have a three-way tie. Everybody's got $100. And we will come back with more of Tattletales in just a moment after this message for you. We're back. We've got a tie game and a wild one at this point. Everybody's tied with $100 apiece. It is now story time, ladies.
Story
fellas.
team.
Story team. I'm going to ask the fellas a question, get a clue, and we'll come back to you with that clue in just a moment. Okay? Hang on, ladies. Bye-bye. Gentlemen, ready to go? Here comes the first. Hands upon the table, Captain. Hands upon. Here we go. First question. It happened in a hotel.
Happened in a hotel. Yeah, I'm glad I got a story in. I got a good story.
All right.
This happened in a hotel. Happened with Elaine, as a matter of fact, because she called me. She went up to Boston to break in a show where she was doing Sugar. And I told her to stay at this particular hotel, which is next door to the theater, because it's not the greatest hotel in the world, but it's convenient because you're working in a show.
Right.
Well, as she checked into the room, she saw three guys walking out, and she looked on the floor, and there was chalk marks of a body. So she thought, they didn't know what it is. She found out the bellboy said to her that somebody just killed a hooker here, and they just took her out, and they left up the chalk marks on the floor, right?
Oh, my.
So Elaine got hysterical. You know, she called me up in New York. What'll I do? I said, see if they're charging you double rate. And that's quickly the story. Yes, I'll go into it. But that's a true story.
Okay, it happened in a hotel. We need a clue now.
Oh, hooker.
Hooker.
Hooker. Well, body, whatever you think.
Well,
Hooker. Is hooker okay? Hooker, sure.
yeah, hooker can be terrific. I don't know. Hooker. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
The clue is hooker. All right. The question is happened in a hotel. Let's bring on the ladies. I gotta watch it here. Ladies, here we go. The question is, it happened in a hotel. Happened in a hotel. The clue is hooker. Hooker. Elaine. Tell us that one, Elaine, if you will.
Oh, it was incredible, and he was no help at all. I can't remember where I was. I was in Philadelphia. I better not say where I was. I was on the road with a show before I went into New York, and I was by myself, and I go into this terrible hotel. Bobby told me to stay there. So I go in there, and everybody's leaving the room and everything like that, and I walked in the room, and on the floor is this chalk mark of this body, obviously, and I found out that there was a hooker who was murdered there last night.
Wow.
Did he tell you what he said when I called him up?
Yes. What did he say when you called him up?
Are you paying for double occupancy?
That's right. Okay, you're absolutely right. And now it is time once again for a Tattletale Quickie. Here it comes. Ladies, here's the question. A friend of yours asks to use your telephone. And the following month, you find out that she's made a long-distance call and the bill is $12. Now, would you ask her for the money or not? A friend of yours asked to use your telephone, and the following month, you find out she's made a long-distance call and the bill is $12. Would you ask her for the money? Interesting question because, well, then you go away and think about it. We'll find out what the fellas think.
Why?
Never mind. We'll see in a minute. Well, you know, the amount, you see.
It's 12.
It's
yes.
$12. That's a tricky thing.
It's not 25 or 50.
Well, but then the other hand...
50 you might ask for it.
Yeah, but also But $12 is a lot of money to put on a friend. I'm not gonna think for you. I shouldn't do that. I should shut my mouth. So I'm gonna do that. Bill.
If you shut your mouth and don't think, you'd be a great success. Bad. It just came out, and I didn't mean it that way.
Vicious.
Terrible.
Captain Kirk kills Star right in front of America.
It's so embarrassing. It came as a surprise to me. Now, well, you want to know what I'm going to do?
I'm not allowed to talk. I'm sorry. Tell us, Bill. What's Marcy going to say?
Marge is going to say I would forget about it.
She would.
Yes.
Well, some of this says that that's right. Well, we'll find
I
out.
certainly hope so.
You'd forget about it, huh?
I would.
Okay. Now wait a minute. Friend of yours. It's addressed to her.
She'd forget about it.
She'd forget about it.
We'd both forget about it.
Okay. Everybody forget about it. Let's bring on Marcy. Marcy, what would you do in that instance?
That's really an iffy question because, I mean, if that's not a very considerate thing to do, but if it were an emergency, well, all things being equal, yes, I would ask for the money. Uh-oh.
Tell her what you said, Bill.
No, it's not.
What?
I hope you get the money.
He said no. He said you wouldn't ask for it. He said he'd forget about it and you'd forget about it. That's what he said. But you see the iffy, it is an iffy question. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, no score there, dear. Thank you, Marcy. Okay, Bobby, what's Elaine going to say? I'm sorry. Oh, now don't pick on me. I have a little slip of the tongue, they're going to pick on me.
My wife would ask for it if it was 11 cents. I wouldn't say she's very frugal. You know, she's all right. She saves the money. She works very hard for it. So you have $12. She'd ask for a dime. I tip doctors. She'd ask for the money, you know. I'd say yes. She'd ask for it right away.
She'd ask
get
for
him
it.
on the phone, and she'd charge me for the call to get her on the phone.
Yeah,
you know?
right. $12.10.
She would definitely ask for the money.
Okay, let's bring her on. Elaine, what would you do?
Well, I've been thinking about everything, my God. Well, first of all, I don't have any friends that would do that. And if I did have a girlfriend who would do that, well, first of all, she should have put it to her phone bill. She probably needed the money and couldn't afford to make it herself, so now I heard the audience, but I'm still going to stick to what I was going to say. I wouldn't ask her for the money.
Oh, you surprised me.
I know, but I mean,
He
you know.
he said you'd ask for it if it was a dime. He was sure.
No, because I feel sorry for her.
Okay.
When
Well,
did
then
you
there's
feel
no
sorry
score
for anybody for $12?
But I don't want any of our friends to come over because they know I'm a sucker and make phone calls.
I don't need you, Elaine.
Okay, Elaine. Sorry, no score there.
Goodbye.
Frank, what's Amanda going to
wrongs
say?
don't
What
make
would you do?
Amanda has absolutely no idea. I mean, as far as time, she'll pick up the phone and call England, Nairobi, anywhere, and talk for an hour and a half, hang up the phone, go blithely on her way. She has absolutely no conception as to what a $12 bill would be. That would be like a local call to her. She wouldn't even think about it.
So she'd forget about it.
No, she wouldn't say anything.
If her friend did it, she wouldn't.
Absolutely
I
not.
tell you one thing, I'd like to see a $12 bill if you got one.
On a local call.
On a local call. Okay, she'll forget about it. Let's bring
Right.
on Amanda. Amanda, what would you do about that now?
What was the question? It's been
It's
so
been a
long.
while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A friend of yours asked to use your phone, and the following month you find out she's made a long-distance call, and it was $12.
$12. Would I ask her for the money?
Yeah.
No.
That's what he said. You're right. Exactly what he said. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, Marcy and Bill have $100. Elaine and Bobby, Amanda, and Frank are tied with $200 apiece. It's halftime. We change places. Gentlemen to the rear, ladies front and center. While we're turning about, we will break away for a brief message, but we're coming right back. Will you do that too?